Okay, coming to the class, that is last concept from second unit, past, present, and future remedies of and alternatives of for fossil fuels. So these are the six important uh, alternatives for remedies and alternatives for fossil fuels. So best popular one is called solar, next wind. So these are the different types of six important concepts. So past and present future remedies of alternative for fossil fuels. First one is biomass, wind, solar, wave, tidal, hydrogen. Like this, these are the different types of so renewable sources, so future energy sources. Okay, these are the different types of future energy sources. We are nowadays we are depending upon non-renewable sources. So that is like coal, gas, diesel, crude oil, like this, different types of sources. Nowadays, we are depending on so we don't know in future maybe it is available or not. So these are the different types of sources. Maximum we will depend on future. So these sources can be called as a uh, remedies of the alternatives of fossil fuels. Okay, so next. So world primary energy use. So nowadays, what is the energy consumption? So by using this pie chart, you can understand how much of energy is consumed. So 2007, according to the data. So nowadays is also same, but only 5 to 10% is changes. 5 to 6% only changes. So here maximum contribution of energy generation and energy utilization from the sources from oil, petrol, gas, diesel, like this, from this only. So oil 35%. So nowadays it increases 35 to 40 like this. Okay. So oil consumption is more. So that is the world primary energy use from this fossil fuel. So approximately 35 to 40% is okay from the sources. And the next one is called coal. So this is called coal. Coal is approximately 25%. So maybe it increases to 30% nowadays. Okay. So because of maximum, we are generating the power by using thermal power plants only. Thermal power plants, we can generate the electricity. Maximum amount, 90% of contribution from thermal power plants only. That's why the contribution. Second, the highest energy use is nothing but that is called coal as a fuel. Okay. Next one is gas, that is called 21%, 21 to 25% is various like this. So this is the pie chart. We can understand how energy use in nowadays. Okay, maximum is called oil, next is coal, gas, like nuclear, biomass, hydro, like this. So from this pie chart, you can understand the how the energy consumption. Okay, so this is about world primary energy use. The next coming to the so how the consumption is changes fossil fuel consumption. So from 1800 to 2200, 2500, in this region, in this years, there is a drastically increasing the curve like this. So this is called as a fossil fuel consumption. So more amount of uses of fossil fuel consumption in this years only. 18 since 18 years 1800 to 2500 2600 only. In this duration, there is a maximum usage of fossil fuel consumption. So in maybe in future may not be available. We don't know. So in this year, my maximum there is a usage of these fossil fuels based energy sources. Okay. So because of industrial revolutions, this depends upon maximum electricity. So that electricity is coming from these fossil fuel based power plants, thermal power plants, nuclear power plants, gas, diesel power plants. Like these power plants, we are using fossil fuel based generating stations. That's why there is a usage of consumption, fossil fuel consumption is increases in these years. Okay. So what are the current energy issues? So fossil fuel issues, fossil fuel related issues. Okay. So what are the fossil fuel related issues is nowadays the current energy uses is called first one resource depletion, next environmental pollution, climate change, acid rains. These are the different types of problems related to the fossil fuels. Okay. And then as to nuclear power based related issues. Fossil fuel based issues is called resource depletion, environmental pollution, climate change, acid rains. These are the four different types of fossil fuel related issues. And then coming to the nuclear power plants, there is a first one is called safety of operation. It's very difficult to operate nuclear power plants. Okay, because of use generation and then controlling is difficult. Nuclear power plant, power generation, controlling is very difficult. So that's why safety operation is very difficult. Controlling operation is very difficult in terms of nuclear power plants compared to remaining power plants. That's why it is very dangerous to operate. That is called first one is called major problem is called safety of operation. Safety is one of the important factor in any generating stations. So there is no safety in nuclear power plants. That is first one is called problem is nothing but safety of operation. Next, plant decomposition cost. Okay, the cost of the plant is is very high. Okay, to construct the plant and also decomposition of the plant is very difficult. Okay, next radioactive waste disposal is also one of the major problem in nuclear power plants. And next thermal pollution and threat of nuclear weapons. These are the different types of related issues, problems regarding the nuclear power plants. Okay, the next coming to the next concept is nothing but towards a sustainable energy future. Towards a sustainable energy futures. So, what are the concepts under this is nothing but first one, reducing energy waste. This is one of the major factor to get sustainable energy in future. Towards a sustainable energy in future. To get okay like this, the first one is called reducing energy waste. That is nothing but conservation. So reducing the energy waste is nothing but so we have to utilize the whatever the energy generated that energy 100%. So no waste of energy. That is nothing but reducing energy waste. Okay, that is the one of the most first important concept that comes under the sustainable energy in future. Reducing energy waste. Second one, improving energy efficiency. Improving energy efficiency. So while generating the power, so we have to utilize a very effective, very efficient devices. So then we can generate the energy without any losses. Okay, if any losses takes place in this generation, there is a generation of energy is very less. Efficiency of the generating system is be less. So efficiency is also one of the major important factor towards a sustainable energy in future. So we are generating the power by using thermal power plants. The thermal power plant efficiency is maximum 30%, 25 to 30% only. So the efficiency of the thermal power plants maximum up to 30%. That's why efficiency is very less. So there is energy lost is very less because of this huge amount of fuel is required. Okay, to generate more amount of electricity. That is the problem facing in power plants, thermal power plants. So it's very difficult in power plants. In these power plants, there is a problem to increase the efficiency. That problems are facing nowadays. So to overcome, if you are overcoming the that problems, if you are increasing the efficiency of the generating station and generating power in thermal power plants, we can less amount of utilize the less fuel. We can utilize the less amount of fuel. So then we can increase the energy and you can and it is possible to towards a sustainable energy in future. So there is that is the second one. Next, using renewable energy sources. By using renewable energy sources, uh, we can uh, uh, save the fossil fuel based fuels in future. It's also possible to in future. Okay, but is by using the renewable energy sources. That is called solar, wind. Okay, tidal like this. By using this, increasing the generating capacity contribution from this renewable sources, we can reduce the fossil fuel based sources, and then it is possible to towards the sustainable energy in future. Okay, so how means what these are the shifting from large. Okay, shifting from large centralized macro power systems to smaller power systems and next decentralized micro power systems. Okay, like this, these are the one of the concept. Next, hydrogen based fossil fuel fusion. Like this, by using this, we can increase the sustainable energy in future. Okay, these are the main important concept comes under the sustainable energy in future. First one is called reducing energy waste. Second one, improving energy efficiency using renewable energy and shifting from large centralized macro power systems to smaller decentralized, that is called decentralized micro power systems. These are the main important concepts and that comes under sustainable energy in future. Okay, so we will discuss one by one what is the reducing energy waste and improving energy efficiency using renewable energy sources. First one, reducing energy waste. Okay, so reducing the energy waste is called, for example, incandescent light bulb. Incandescent light bulb. So what is the purpose of the bulb? It's called light, illumination. Illumination is one of the main concepts from light. But what happened here? 95% of energy lost in the form of heat. That is the problem. In form incandescent light bulbs. Okay. So we are expecting from bulb is called light illumination. But there is a loss of waste. There is a waste of energy in the form of heat, 95%. That is the problem. So by replacing these bulbs, incandescent light bulbs, we can, by using the high efficiency bulbs, we can reduce the waste of energy, reducing the energy waste. Okay, by using another high efficiency bulbs. So that is the problem. First one. Next, internal combustion, ICE engines. Here also there is a 94% of energy in the is waste in the fuel. Fuel is wasted in the 94%. So by using high efficient in ICE engines, we can reduce the waste of energy. And then next, nuclear power plants. From this power plants, 92% of energy is wasted through nuclear fuel. So because of this nuclear power plants, is controlling of power is very difficult when the load changes. So that is the problem facing nuclear power plants. Okay, by using higher technologies, advanced technologies, we can save the energy. So in nuclear power plants, there is a waste of energy takes place. Okay. Next, coal burning power plants is 66% of energy released by burning the coal is lost. So in thermal power plants, there is a 66% of energy is wasted. So by burning the coal, okay. So in thermal power plants, the maximum amount of uh, energy is wasted across the turbine, steam turbine. And when the steam passing onto the turbine, there's a lot of heat is steam is wasted. Okay. So because of this, the efficiency of the power plants is reduced less, approximately 30% only. So reducing the energy waste. This is the concept. And next, second one, improving the energy efficiency. Okay. So with better with less, improving energy efficiency. So first one, what are the benefits for improving the energy efficiency? Efficiency of the energy systems increases. Okay. So when, for example, thermal power plants efficiency increases, thermal power plants efficiency is increases. Means fuel consumption is very less. That is called usage of coal is very less. By using the less amount of coal, we can generate the high amount of electricity. Okay, that is called it causes prolongs fossil fuel supplies in future. Okay, that is the main advantage of one main benefit or advantage of this improving the energy efficiency. The next cost of the sources are very less. Okay, by improving the efficiency, improving the energy efficiency, cost of this fuel is decreases. Okay, so that is the one second advantages and benefits. Next, reduces the pollution and environmental degradation. So if you are using, for example, high efficient thermal power plants, means a less amount of fuel consumption. That's why less amount of pollution. Okay, reduces the pollution and environmental degradation. If you are using high efficiency energy sources. So next, buy time to phase renewable energy sources. Okay. So these are the different types of benefits of improving the energy efficiency. Not only this, okay. So a lot of advantages are there improving the energy efficiency of the system. Okay. The next one, saving energy and improving energy efficiency. So saving energy and improving the energy efficiency. Also, we can possible here. So producing both heat and electricity from one energy source. Okay. One energy source we can utilize heat and as a electricity and also electricity from one energy source. That is one of the one of the solution, saving energy and improving energy of efficiency. How means from one energy source we can use it as a multiple applications. For one is called electricity applications. Next one heat applications also. One industry or one energy source from one energy source. So we have to use like this for electricity application purpose and heat application purpose. Okay. So that is the first one. Using more energy efficient electric motors. Okay, for example, nowadays we are using electric vehicles. So high efficiency electric motor, if you are using high efficient electric motor, means the battery life is increases, uh, and also battery life is increases, and battery will get more uh, mileage. Okay, if you are using high efficiency motors. Okay, so using more energy efficient electric motors and lighting also. So high efficient lights or bulbs are using, then we can get more amount of uh, more time to we'll get this energy sources. And next one, increasing the fuel efficiency. By adding different types of components, we can increase the efficiency of the fuel. Okay. So increasing the fuel efficiency and making vehicles from lighter and stronger materials. So in transportations, electric vehicles, in transportations, by using the materials, we are using if we are using high efficient materials, the vehicle weight of the vehicle is less, and we can increase the efficiency of the vehicle, increasing the fuel efficiency and making vehicle from lighter and stronger materials. That is comes under transportation. And next one, getting heat from the sun. Okay, super insulating them and using the plants covered green roofs. Okay, okay. Instead of using ACs, air conditioners. Okay, natural cooling. This is called as a natural cooling. Is also causes energy saving energy. Getting heat from the sun and super insulating them. How means by using these plant covered green roofs. Okay, that is one of the remedies or solutions to increase the energy saving energy. Okay, saving energy is in existing buildings by insulating them and plugging leaks and using energy efficiency heating and cooling systems and appliances and lighting. So these are the concepts. This is the concept regarding the saving energy and improving energy efficiency. Okay. So these are the sources: solar power, bioenergy, wind power, hydropower, and geothermal energy. These are the different types of sources for comes under renewable energy sources. And also these are the remedies of alternatives of fossil fuels. And these are the future energy sources. And the next one of the energy source, energy saving of energy, heating building and water with solar energy. Here there is a two houses. One is called passive, second one is called active. Passive house and the second one is called active house. First one passive, second one is called active. So passive house is nothing but heat the buildings by orienting them toward the sun. Okay. Heat buildings by orienting them towards the sun is called passive house. So like this, in winter season and summer season, we can heat the house this way. And but in pass active house is called pumping a liquid such as water through the rooftop collectors is nothing but active. Okay. So in this way, we can increase the temperature and we can control the temperature in house. Okay. Passive ways and active ways. These are the two sources. Two ways we can increase the you can control the energy. Okay, heating buildings and water with solar energy. One of the best example. Okay, and the next cooling house naturally. So this is called cooling house naturally. Okay, so by like this. So roof covered with plants. This roof covered with plants pulled from blend of light. Okay, weight compost. Okay, mulch and sponge-like materials that hold water. So this is one of the alternatives how to control the energy, how to reduce the energy consumption. Okay. how to cool the naturally house, cooling house naturally, taking an advantage of breezes like this. Okay, shading them and having light colored with green roofs, having light colored or green roofs. This is one of the natural way of cooling of house. Okay, so roof covered with plants, built from blend of light, weight of compost. Okay, sponge-like materials that hold the water. So this is one of the natural way of cooling out the house instead of using the air conditioners. Okay, by using this like this, we can cool the house naturally. This is one of the energy consumption. Okay. Next, generating electricity with solar cells. By using solar cells in rooftop, instead of covered roof like this, we have to place with solar roof. By using solar roof, we can generate the electricity. We can reduce the fossil fuels in this way. Okay. In future, maybe maximum house are constructed like this solar roof. Okay, this is one of the remedies. And also by developing these nano, that is called nano solar power sheets. So advanced technology, by using advanced technology, we can manufacture the solar sheet, very high technology. Even some sun, very less amount of sun rays also we can generate the electricity very high. Okay, so that is the nano solar power sheet, one of the advanced technology. Okay, it looks like this. Okay, nano solar is one on a track to make solar electricity. Okay, like this, manufacturing advanced solar cells, solar sheets, we can generate the electricity with less amount of light also, with less amount of illumination. We can generate high amount of electricity by using advanced technologies of solar cells. Okay. The next, generating electricity from the wind is also one of the renewable sources. Okay, that is called wind power from wind generating stations. We can generate the electricity. Okay, so wind power is a promising energy source because of it is abundant and inexhaustible, widely distributed, cheap, clean, and emits no greenhouse gases. These are the advantages of this wind power. Wind power is a promising energy resource because of its abundant, inexhaustible, widely distributed, cheap, clean, and emits no greenhouse gases. So cheap and clean and emits no greenhouse gases. Wind generating electricity. Okay, much of the world's potential for wind remains untapped. So this is one of the major problems in much of the world's potential of wind power is remains untapped. So very difficult to get the wind from these wind generating stations. Okay, this is the problem. So capturing only 20% from the wind. So because of turbines, so there is a major problem in turbines. To handle the turbines is very difficult in wind power plants. Capturing only 20% of wind energy at the world best energy sites could meet all the world's energy demands. Okay, this is called generating electricity from the wind. So like this is called one of the wind energy wind farm, and this is called turbine. Here, this is called supporting tower. Okay, and this is called electrical generator is placed on the turbine on the top of the tower. Okay, so this is called wind direction. Okay, and this is called gearbox. So from the gearbox, we can increase the speed of the generator. Okay, there is a mechanical coupling between this gearbox and the generator, and we can control the speed of the generator by using this gearbox, and we can generate the electricity, and we can collect the power from the power cables, and we can transmit it to the grid. So like this, wind turbines are operating. So it is called wind farm. So when the wind turbines are operating at particular speed only, so above rated speeds, so very difficult to control the wind turbines when wind is speed is very high. So to control the speed of the turbines is very difficult. So wind turbines can be used individually to produce the electricity. They are also used in interconnected and arrays of wind farms like this. Okay, this is called generating of electricity from the wind and then producing the energy from biomass. Okay, so this is the one of the sources, renewable sources, producing the energy from the biomass, plant materials and animal wastes can be burned to provide a heat or electricity, or converted into a gaseous or liquid biofuels. Okay. So this is called producing the energy from biomass. So it is having several advantages. Okay. So what are the advantages? It's called crops used production can be grown almost anywhere. So this is one of the one of the advantages of this biomass. And there is no net increase in CO2 emissions, and widely available and easy to store and transport. So this is the advantage of the biomass. Okay. Next, uh, make fuel from the wastes, energy from waste. So this is one of the major important topic. Energy from wastes. From waste materials, we can generate the electricity. Okay. So that is called make fuel from wastes. Recycling. By recycling, we can use the, we can generate the electricity. Okay. Waste recycling plants. By using waste recycling plants, we can generate the electricity. So transform landfill, methane, animal manure, or straw and other agricultural wastes into the fuel. So this produces energy without competing with food production. Okay. So methane capture reduces the emissions of a greenhouse gas and 25 times of more potent than CO2. So this is the one from energy waste from fuels. Make fuel from energy waste. Okay. This is one of the concept. Next, biogas production from wastes. So this is one of the remedies for alternative sources, biogas production from the sources. We know, so from the sunlight, the plants take producing the food with the help of photosynthesis. And then, so from the plants, and they can utilize the animals and humans. Okay. And then it's converted into organic waste, and we can convert it into anaerobic digestion and then biogas. So from this biogas, we can generate the electricity. Okay, this is like a cycle. Okay, cycle process. This is called biogas production from wastes. And next, centralized power system is converted into distributed power system. This is one of the remedy or alternative of energy source. Centralized power system is converted into a distributed power systems. So look at here. This is called central plant. Okay, central plant here, generating station. Central plant is nothing but generating station. Okay. From these generating stations, based on this remaining residential, industrial, commercial loads are working based on this central part. And by transmitting the power by using transmission and distribution, we can utilize power in this centralized power systems. Okay. In centralized power system is only one at one location, the generating plant is there, and remaining stations, the loads are there, like this residential loads, industrial loads, commercial loads, agricultural loads, like this. There are different types of loads are taking the energy from the central power plants. Okay. And but when coming to the distributed power plants systems is very different. So here we can generate the energy by using bioenergy, wind farm, PV array. So like this, different ways we can generate the electricity, and all are connected to the grid, interconnected to the one grid that is called transmission and distribution. We can generate the power in different ways: bioenergy, wind farm, and PV arrays. From these sources, we can generate the energy, and that power is connected to a grid, and then transmit the and distribute the power, and fed to the residential, industrial, and commercial areas. This is the difference between these two: centralized power systems and distributed power systems. Centralized power system means at one particular location, a generating station is there. But in distributed power system is nothing but, so the power generating stations are distributed to some places. PV arrays, solar system, solar generating stations system is distributed to some other locations. Bioenergy is also distributed to some places. We can construct in some other places. Wind farm is also near to the wherever the wind is available at that locations. We can construct the wind farms. The all are energy generating stations are interconnected. Okay. This is some other location, this is some other location, this is some other location. We can generate the electricity by like this, and then interconnected to the transmission line. That is nothing but grid, and then distributed like this way. So, but here only central power plants, only one power plants you can generate the electricity and distribute it, and you can transmit the power by using transmission lines and distribution lines to residential, industrial, commercial. This is called one of the remedy or alternatives. So centralized power system converted into distributed power systems. Okay. The next future energy technologies. In future, we are maximum depending upon solar power generation. Okay, solar power generation. Next one, hydroelectric power generation. Then based on hydrogen powered aircrafts we are using in future. Okay, no that type of fuel based that is called petrol, diesel, gas. In future maybe not available. That's why we have to maximum depending upon hydroelectric powers, solar power generation systems. These are the renewable sources. Okay, so hydrogen tankers, hydrogen powered aircrafts, hydrogen combustion power generation. This is called power generation, and the liquefied hydrogen receiving base like this. So this is the one of the future energy source technology. Hydrogen rockets, the rockets as a fuel as a and the rockets fuel as a hydrogen. So like this, we can generate the uh, energy and it use it in future technology. Okay, and then next coming to the hydrogen from renewable sources. Hydrogen from renewable sources. So first, these are the different types of sources: solar cell, wind power, water power, biomass. So these are the different types of renewable sources. From these sources, we can generate the electricity like this. Okay, we can generate the electricity, and then generation of electricity we can transfer by using transmission lines, and that can be utilized in hydrogen tank, hydrogen tank. Direct use of hydrogen, we can store here hydrogen, and then it can be utilized like this. From this hydrogen, we can utilize it some different types of applications. So hydrogen, like used as a hydrogen fuel cells, okay, hydrogen power stations, power generating stations, okay, and boilers, gas engine, filling stations, chemistry, chemical industry, like this we can use. So this is for hydrogen for generation, renewable sources.